You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
What unfolded in Doha this week has left the world stunned. For the first time, Israel launched a direct attack on Qatar, targeting senior Hamas leaders who were gathered in the capital to discuss a ceasefire proposal. Multiple explosions were heard across the city on Tuesday afternoon, with plumes of dark smoke rising into the sky. The strikes were confirmed by Israel's military, which stated that its missiles were aimed at a compound believed to house Hamas political figures. Among those targeted were Khalil al-Hayya and Khaled Mashal, well-known leaders of Hamas. While both reportedly survived, tragedy struck when al-Hayya's son, Humam, and a close aide were killed. Hamas officials also reported that contact had been lost with several bodyguards, underscoring the chaos and devastation caused by the sudden strike. Qatar later confirmed that one of its own security officers had died, and others were wounded in the attack. The timing of this assault could not have been more delicate. Hamas leaders in Doha were said to be reviewing a ceasefire proposal brokered by the United States, with Qatar playing a central role as mediator. For nearly 2 years, Doha has been a hub for negotiations between Israel, Hamas, and international actors, making this attack not only a military escalation, but also a direct strike at diplomacy itself. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu wasted no time in taking responsibility. His office declared that the operation was fully Israeli, conducted without outside involvement. The justification offered pointed back to Hamas's role in the October 7, 2023, massacre and ongoing attacks against Israelis. For Netanyahu and his defense minister, the strike was framed as both punishment and prevention. But the global response has been swift and sharp. Qatar called the strike a blatant violation of international law and a grave assault on its sovereignty. Saudi Arabia, Turkey, the UAE, Iran, and many others echoed that condemnation, warning of the dangerous consequences of escalating violence in a region already destabilized by war. The United Nations Secretary-General, Antonio Guterres, described the act as a flagrant breach of sovereignty, while leaders such as France's Emmanuel Macron insisted that regional conflict must not be allowed to spread further. In Doha, life has begun to settle back into a fragile calm. Qatar's Interior Ministry assured residents that the situation was safe and under control, even as security teams continued to inspect the targeted area. Qatar Airways confirmed that its flights were operating normally, though embassies, including that of the United States, briefly issued shelter-in-place advisories. Still, the impact of the strike goes beyond the immediate casualties. It sends a chilling message about how far Israel is willing to extend its military campaign, even into the territory of a U.S. allied nation actively working toward peace. For many observers, this marks a dangerous turning point, one that could derail diplomatic efforts and ignite new tensions across the Middle East. Stay subscribed for more videos.